As beings, 7 laws are enough for us to understand this world. These 7 laws are often called the 7 main spiritual laws of life. Hello everyone, welcome to the Universal House. This channel will have all kinds of videos about universal laws and adapting them in real life, and much, much more. This channel was created to help as many people as possible in personal development, so please share this channel. The 7 main spiritual laws of life are concepts used to understand and apply the universal principles of our existence. These laws help us create a harmonious and balanced life and maintain positive energy. All credits go to a man named Deepak Chopra, who wrote this book, and you are reading the highlights from it with our edition. What are those 7 laws? 1. Law of pure potentiality. 2. The law of giving. 3. The law of karma or cause and effect. 4. The law of least effort. 5. The law of intention and desire. 6. Law of detachment. 7. The law of Dharma or the purpose of life. I had to put this on my channel because the book helped me a lot, and I want it to help you too and adapt to these laws. Law number 1 is law of pure potentiality. We humans are in a basic state, pure consciousness. Pure consciousness is pure potentiality. The original self everyone has at birth. The inner point of the body is your own spirit, not the object of your experience. The opposite of that is object relational. We are always under the influence of other things. It includes situations, circumstances, people, and phenomena. We constantly seek approval from others. We constantly expect a reaction to what we have done. We also feel the need to control others. Such powers are not powers of pure potentiality. When we experience pure potentiality, then there is no fear, no compulsion for control, and no struggle for approval or external power. When someone insults and offends you, you choose whether to be offended or not. Think about this. When you are object-related, your inner point of support is your ego. Ego is a social mask. What you play, that mask feeds on approval. It wants to control, and it survives when it has power because it lives in fear. Your true self is completely free from such phenomena, immune to criticism, and does not feel as subordinate to no one, is modest and does not feel superior to anyone, because he understands that everything else is the same self, the same spirit in a different guise. When we are self-relative, we respect every person, and we don't feel subordinate. We attract the people we want, and also the situations and circumstances that support our desires. To practice this law requires a daily practice of silence, meditation, and non-judgment. The Bible says, "Be still and know that I am God." Such a thing can be achieved through meditation. What is bad to do? Judgment. Judgment is the constant evaluation of things and phenomena as right or wrong, good or bad. When you're constantly assessing, classifying, labeling, and analyzing, that creates a great turbulence in the inner dialogue, which disrupts the flow of energy between you and the field of the clear potentialities. When you wake up, the best thing to say is, "I will not judge today, no matter what happens." The true essence is beyond the ego. It is fearless and free, immune to criticism. Isolated stillness is the potential for creation. How should we apply this spiritual law? 1. I will touch the field of pure potentiality, setting aside some time during the day for silence, for pure being. I will also at least twice sit down and meditate for about 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening. 2. Every day I will take some time and spend in nature and silently witness the intelligence within every living being. I will sit quietly and watch the sunset, or listen to the sound of a stream or the sea, or simply smell a flower. In his ecstasy, in my own silence, and in communion with nature, I will enjoy a life that beats with antiquity, a field of pure potentiality and unlimited creativity. 3. I will practice non-judgment. I will start my day with a statement: I will not judge today, no matter what happens. And during the day, I will remind myself not to judge. Law number 1-2 is the law of giving. Your energy is an expression of cosmic energy. Money is a symbol of life energy that we exchange and life energy that we use, and which is created as a result of the services we provide to the universe. Therefore, if we were to stop the circulation of money, if our intention to keep and hoard it, since it is about vital energy, we would also stop at its inflow. To ensure that this energy continues flows, it is necessary to maintain its circulation. as a river, and money must flow. Otherwise, it becomes stagnant, suffocates, and kills its own life force. Circulation keeps it alive and vital. In fact, giving is equal to receiving because giving and receiving are different types of energy flow in the universe. The intention must always be to create happiness for the one who it also gives for the one who receives, because happiness supports and sustains life and thus creates gain. Practicing the law of giving is actually very simple. If you want joy, make others happy. If you want love, learn to give it. If you want to be appreciated and they pay attention, give that to others. If you want material abundance, help others become rich. The best way to activate the law of giving is to start the circulation process with a decision that you will, whenever meet someone, give something. It doesn't need to be materially. It could be a flower, a compliment, or prayer. In fact, the most powerful forms of giving are non-material. Gifts of care, attention, compassion, acceptance, and love, they are the most precious gifts you can give, and they cost nothing. We don't miss anything because it's our basic one, the nature of pure potentiality and infinite possibilities. How should we apply this spiritual law? I will commit to keep the wealth circulating through his life-giving and receiving the most precious gifts of life. Gifts of caring, compassion, acceptance, and love. Every time I meet someone, I will silently wish them happiness, joy, and laughter. Law number 3 is the law of karma, or cause and effect. Every activity creates a force of energy that we feel it returns in a similar form. What we sow, we will reap. And when we choose activities that benefit others' happiness and success, the fruit of our karma will be happiness and success. Karma is an activity, but also a consequence of that activity. It is both cause and effect at the same time, because every activity creates a force of energy that returns to us in a similar form. If I offended you, you would most likely choose to feel challenged. If I were to praise you, you would most likely choose to be pleased. However, think about it. It is still a choice. I could challenge and insult you, and you could choose not to be offended. I could praise you, you might choose not to be flattered by it. This was said a while ago. Your body experiences 2 types of sensations. One is pleasure, and the other is discomfort. Only the heart knows the right answer. Most people think that the heart is foggy and sentimental. However, it is not. The heart is intuitive, whole, content, that is. It's not directed to victory or defeat. There is perfect bookkeeping in the universe. Everything that happens is a constant exchange of energy. All activities are karmic experiences. Drink a cup of coffee is a karmic experience. This activity creates memory, and memory has the potential to create desire. Desires, again, create activity. The operating software of your soul is karma, memory, and desire. How should we apply this spiritual law? 1. Today, at any moment, I will testify to mind choice. By mere testimony, I will be aware of every choice I make. I know that the best way to prepare for anything which moment in the future to be fully aware of the present. 2. Whenever I choose, I will ask myself 2 questions. What are the consequences of my choice? And will that choice to bring fulfillment and happiness to me and also to everyone who will be under his influence? 3. I will seek guidance from my heart, and I will guide myself feeling of comfort and discomfort. If at the moment choices I feel comfortable with, I will move forward without restriction. If at the time of election I feel discomfort, I will stop and try to see the consequences of your choice with the inner eye. This kind of leadership will equip me to deliver spontaneously correct decisions for themselves and for all of them around me. Law number 4 is the law of least effort. This law is based on the fact that nature's intelligence works with effortless ease and complete carelessness, and the nature of a human being is to turn his dreams into a material form, easily and without effort. You strain the least when you act motivated by love, because nature is sustained by the energy of love. When you seek power and control over people, you waste energy. When you seek money and power to satisfy the ego, you waste energy chasing the illusion of happiness instead of enjoying the happiness of the moment. The law of least effort consists of 3 factors. 1. Acceptance. Today, I will accept people, situations, circumstances, and events just as they come. This moment, the one you're experiencing right now, is the culmination of all the moments you have experienced in the past. This moment is what it is because the universe is what it is. When you feel frustrated or upset about a person or situation, remember that you are not reacting to the person or situation, but to your feelings about the person or situation. These are your feelings, and your feelings are not someone else's fault. 2. Accountability. Accountability means that you don't blame anyone or anything for your situation, which means not even yourself. This moment is as it should be. 3. Giving up the defense, which means that you have rejected the need to convince or lead other people to accept your point of view. If you were to reject the need to defend your point of view, you would gain access to a huge amount of energy that was previously wasted. When you are defensive, blame others, and don't accept commitment to the moment, your life meets with obstacles. Whenever you encounter resistance, realize that if you force the situation, the resistance will only increase. How should we apply this spiritual law? 1. I will practice acceptance. Today, I will accept people, situations, circumstances, and events as they come or coming. I will know that this moment is right as it should be, because the whole universe is as it should be. 2. Accepting things as they are. I will take responsibility for my situation and for all those events which I see as problems. I know that taking responsibility means not blaming nobody and nothing for your situation, and that doesn't even mean yourself. 3. Today, my consciousness will be established in non-resistance. I will let go of the need to defend my point of view. I will not feel the need to convince or induce others to accept my point of view. I will be open to all points of view and will not be rigidly attached to anyone. Law number 5 is the law of intention and desire. The law is based on the fact that energy and information exist everywhere in nature. At the quantum field level, there is nothing but energy and information. The entire universe, in its basic nature, is the movement of energy and information. Your intention is for the future, but your attention is in the present. As long as your attention is in the present, your intention for the future will manifest, because the future is created in the present. Embrace the present and plan for the future. The past is a memory. The future is an expectation. The present is awareness. Therefore, time is the movement of thought. Both the past and the future are found in the imagination. Only the present, which is awareness, is real and eternal. Learn to harness the power of intention, and you will be able to create anything you desire. 1. I will compile my wish list. I will carry it with me wherever I go. I will observe her before diving into silence and meditation. I will watch her in the evening before going to bed. I'll check on her when I wake up in the morning. 2. I will submit my wish list to the womb of creation, trusting that when a situation seems to be going my way, there is a reason for it and that the cosmic plan has even more in store for me than I imagined. 3. I will remind myself to practice present moment awareness in all my activities. I will not allow obstacles to diminish and dissipate the quality of my attention in the present moment. I will accept the present as it is and manifest the future through my deepest and dearest intentions and desires. Law number 6 is the law of detachment. The 6th spiritual law of success is the law of non-attachment. The law of non-attachment says that if you want anything from the physical universe, you must give up your attachment to it. This does not mean that it is necessary to give up the intention of realizing your desire. You give up attachment to the result. When we opened this channel, we knew a clear goal. We want our videos to spread to a large mass of people. It is certainly not easy, but we believe that we will succeed. A lot of people give up on YouTube channels because they only look at the results they will get from it, and when they see that there are no results, they quickly give up. Only me is the source of wealth and abundance. That is, of everything in the physical universe. It is consciousness that knows how to satisfy all its needs. Everything else is symbols. Cars, houses, bank books, clothes, airplanes. Symbols are transient. They come and go. Running after symbols is like owning a map instead of a territory. This creates tension. It ends with a feeling of emptiness inside because the real self has been replaced by a symbol of the self. When you are bound, you have frozen your desire, and instead of infinite flexibility and flow, you got a rigid one, a network that interferes with the process of creation. How should we apply this spiritual law? 1. Today I will commit to non-binding. I will allow it myself and everyone around me the freedom to be who we are. I will not rigidly impose solutions to problems and thus creating new problems I will do everything participate without binding. 2. Today, I will build indeterminacy into every experience. Because of my willingness to accept uncertainty, solutions will spontaneously emerge from problems, confusion, disorder, and chaos. What more? The more uncertainty there is, the more secure I will feel on my way to freedom. Through the wisdom of uncertainty, I will find my security. 3. I will step into the field of all possibilities and expect the excitement that comes when I'm open to endless choices. When I step into the field of all possibilities, I will experience fun, adventure, magic, and the mystery of life. Law number 7 is the law of Dharma, or the purpose of life. Everyone has a purpose in life, a unique gift or special talent to give to others. 3 factors participate in the law of Dharma. The first factor says that each of us is here to discover our true self. The self, to discover that the true self is spiritual, that we are essentially spiritual beings who incarnated in physical form. We are not human beings who occasionally have spiritual experiences. It is the complete opposite. We are spiritual beings who occasionally have human experiences. Another factor of the law of Dharma is the expression of one's own unique talents. The law of Dharma says that everyone, a human being, has a unique talent. You own it too, a talent that is unique in its expressions, so that there is not a single living person on this planet who possesses the same talent or the same way of expressing it. The third factor of the law of Dharma is service to humanity, to serve your neighbors and ask yourself, how could I help? How could I help all those I come in contact with? When my ability combines the expression of unique talents with service humanity, then you fully use the law of Dharma. How should we apply this spiritual law? 1. I will compile a list of my unique talents. Then I'll list everything I like to do when expressing my unique talents. When I express my unique talents and use them into the service of humanity, I lose track of time and I create abundance in my life, but also in lives other people. 2. I will ask myself daily, how could I serve? And how may I help? Answer to these questions will allow me to, with love, I serve my fellow man. These were the 7 main spiritual laws of life in brief. Thank you for your attention. If we haven't written something, please comment. In the next video, we will talk about 12 universal laws. If you liked the video, please subscribe and like. Thank you for watching.